Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I have a PSA reveal. I have 7 cards that were sent in at the modern submission level. I believe this was submitted back in March of 2021 and they came back in July. So that's like what, 16 months or so is about how long it took. Got 7 cards. It was $20 per card to submit plus $2 on the return shipping. So we're just going to say $22 per card for the sake of this video. So I'm going to show you guys those grades now. And I've also got notes written down on what I thought they would get and why I thought they might get them, along with the values and also the population count of these cards. So first we've got Charlie Blackmon, and I thought that this one was going to get a 9. Pretty much all of these I thought would get a 9. So this one did get a 9. Obviously it's not great to get 9s on these anymore, but when I sent them in it was profitable, so it made sense at the time, but we learned from our mistakes. And the reason I said this was that the bottom right, the silver goes over onto the white a little bit. It's kind of hard to see on camera. You can kind of see it there, so I don't know if that means that this was off-centered, because then bottom left there's little gaps. I don't know if that's how you can also determine centering on these 2011 cards, but we got a 9. Value of a 9 is, I'm going to say, about $15 right now. So lost money on that card, but it's all right. Still a cool card. Next up, we've got a really cool one, which is a Mike Trout SP. There's only just over 100 of these graded. This is the catching from 2013. Also thought this one would get a 9, and it got a 9. And the reason that this one got a 9, in my opinion, is that the bottom left looked a little questionable. Looks all right in there. And then the top right as well, which you can see the top right, there's a little bit of like that. You can just kind of see it doesn't look quite right. I don't know if it's just a little messed up or what, but that's why you got a 9. 45 PSA 9s, 48 PSA 10s, so it's kind of like a 50-50 ball there. I'm going to say that that one is worth about $100, so made profit on that one. Next up, got a 2013 Garrett Cole. Predicting a 9, the top left corner on this one was questionable, so let's see what we got. And that one is a 10 actually, so I'll take that, a 10 of the Garrett Cole, about $45. Made profit on that one. Let's see if we can't find that top left corner. I think I might have just been being picky, but it does look pretty good on there. Maybe a little bit that I can see, but I'll take it. A 10 pop count on that one, just under 1,000 for a 10, so still a low pop count. Next one is a Nolan Arenado from 2013 Topps, and this one does have a higher pop count. Almost 6,000 of these graded, 1,500 9s, almost 4,000 10s. 300 8s, almost 57s or so, just kind of to give you a more broader range on that. If I get a 10, it's about $90, a 9 about $30, an 8 12, and then 7 on down, pretty much probably like 10 or under. Back left has a dent is what I noticed, so I was thinking a 9, but I do not know on this one. And it did get an 8, which is not very good. However, I did know that there was the back left dent, which, let me see if I can find it, because I know when so I see it here. You see this, like, there should be a line, like, right there. That does not look good. That's a pretty major surface flaw, I'd say. So I just did not know how that would affect the grade. But we're going to say that one is about $12. Not super happy with that, but we kind of learned what they do and do not accept. Next, we've got Francisco Lindor from 2015. This one's got a pop count of right under 2,500 graded. 9s and 10s are split at about 1,100 each. And I noticed this one had a little fluff on some of the corners, so I was also expecting a 9. As you can tell, I probably wasn't expecting 10s on any of these, so I'm just happy to get 10s. It did get a 9. In terms of the fluff, let me see if I can't see anything. I mean, just kind of a little bit on all the corners, like this top right corner here. You can see that that doesn't look the greatest, so that's probably why I didn't get a 10. The back, like there's some whitening on these corners. It's just hard with these cards that aren't white all the way around. You can see some white borders all the way around. PSA 9 is about 20 bucks or so, so lost a couple dollars on that card, but kind of the grade I was expecting. Corey Seager is the next from 2016 Topps. Expecting 9. Bottom right on the front and bottom right on the back were the major things I noticed. So we'll kind of see how that goes. And it is a PSA 8, which I was not expecting. I was expecting a 9, maybe even a 10 on this one. Bottom left corner there, a little white. That's really not that much. There could have been a surface thing I missed. Let me take it here. Front's looking pretty good. On the back, see if we find anything back here. Take it kind of more directly into my light. Okay, this isn't gonna pick up on the camera, but there is like a print line running across the back of this. That's gonna be really hard for you guys to see. It runs like vertically here somewhere. It's not gonna pick up well on camera, but I mean, I guess that's a slight indentation. It runs all the way across the card, so I guess that's enough to ding it down. It's like a $10 card. We'll just call it $8. PSA 10s aren't really worth much either. Those are only like 15 bucks. And a pretty low pop count on the card for Corey Seager. Almost 1,300 graded, about 800 10s, 400 9s, 60 to 78s. So that's unfortunate, but we learn. Last card, Bregman. This is the biggest card in my opinion. Bregman rookie. This is the super short print. I'd like to note that all these cards I pulled directly from packs, which is why the only cost I'm putting into this is the $22 per card to submit it and get them sent back to me. So I did pull this Bregman SSP. Bottom right and top left are both questionable, so I think I'll get a 9. A 10 has sold before for 1,000. Raw list at 325, so I'm putting a 9 at about 350 and 8 at about 250. So we'll see. Hopefully it gets a 9, not an 8. It does get a PSA 9. Top left corner, you can see some white. What else did I say? The bottom right. No, it's kind of more just that top one. I mean, top left is showing some white. I mean, it's tough. And then also you can see up here some little chipping on the edge. So I agree with that 9. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy with that overall. So overall here, we'll put the 9s in the middle for you guys just to see kind of the total count. We've got 1, 2, get through some of these here, 3, and 4 9s. We did manage to get ourselves 1 10, which is the Garrett Cole. And then we got 2 8s, the Arenado and the Seager. So we're expecting to get all 9s basically, and a Trout, maybe even the 8. I don't know if I was just being over aggressive because it was a Trout. But I'm just going to say I was predicting all 9s. I would have liked to have one of these 8s be a 9s, one of these 9s be a 10, but just kind of how it works out. I did miss the Bregman pop count. Only 22 graded as of when I made this video. 8 10s, 14 9s, that's it. So definitely a card that gets like a 65% 9. So I'll take that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment other video ideas down below, pack openings you'd like to see, more mail days. Be sure to check out other videos and my eBay store. Some of these cards will probably be listed on there in the near future. Like and subscribe if you like this content. I put the most amount of effort into this video compared to all my other ones with the pop count and price tracking. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, be care for life. Peace.